Television Dude here. In this video I'm going to show you how to solve a barrel cube. There are a couple videos on this already, but I wanted to do one anyway in my way. Now this is solved just like a 3x3. The only difference is that there are a couple parodies you can run into that you don't run into on a regular 3x3. So in solving this, if we don't run into them, I will solve it a few times off camera until I get there. I'll make sure I get the parodies just to show you the parodies. And I did not learn any of this myself really, except for maybe I figured out something on my own, but that's about it. The algorithm for the parody, I got that off someone else. And on this cube there's only really there's only one top and one bottom, so you gotta choose either red or white. Let's see, what would look better on camera solving? Probably white? Doesn't really matter. We'll choose white. Let's say that means we should solve the red first. Yeah, solve the red first. So we'll put red around white like I normally would on solving Rubik's the basic way. So red, red. Once again, I will not be doing notation except for the case of the parody, because you should already know how to solve a 3x3. I will go through the steps, but I won't say them out loud. So we got this, now purple with purple, turn it upside down, blue with blue, light blue with light blue, and green with green. Now I did hear one video that said that if you put these corner pieces in the correct color, in the correct order right now, you won't run into any parodies. But that's no fun. It's no fun solving it that way. You want a challenge? I say put them in any order whatsoever, because you can solve the puzzle no matter what. So we'll put we'll bring this one out. Was it in there correctly? We'll put it there. I say these colors on this here does not matter, so it's my opinion. I don't ever put them in a particular order. So orange, gray, yellow, and pink. Now we're going to put the edges in just like on a regular Rubik's, but we have to line it up with the centers. See, pink is there, so you got to line it up with this blue or this purple and do the algorithm in that way. If you put it here, you just do it that way. If you put it here, you got to do it that way. And I like always doing it this way, so you can always just, on this one you can do it in either way and it doesn't matter. Whichever way you feel more comfortable with. Now that one's in position. Now, unfortunately we have no other ones up here, so we gotta bring some out. This one's already in, and they're in the wrong position. So we have orange now. Bring that over here to there. Used to go there. Orange. Now yellow. Yellow's there, so yellow. And now we have gray. Now the gray looks just way too much like white, especially probably in this camera. It can get a little confusing. I'm sure I could buy my own stickers and make them any color I want in the future, because I know these will eventually wear out. I'm going to have to get stickers. That one's correct, that one's correct, that one's correct, that one's correct. They're all correct. And we already have the cross. So we did not get the parity. So that means I should probably solve this again off camera to get the parity. Okay, this is the parity. This is where you cannot get the cross. It does not let you. The white piece is over here. It's supposed to be, this is light blue, the white should be on top, but the blue is here. So you can't have this. You either have the 1, or you have the line, or you have the L, but you can't have the line plus the L together. That is a parity. Now to solve this, there is a special algorithm. Now I have it written down here. They had it, the one I found was written down one long, hard to memorize algorithm. So I'm going to split it up into 2 algorithms. Because the first step, what it does is it brings this piece and it puts it down here. Like I think it brings it down here. And in the next step, it brings it back up but flips it. Or it's actually this piece, but yeah, it brings it down, then it flips it back up, but in the right orientation. So I'm going to do it in 2 different algorithms. And you have to hold it so this flipped piece is facing you. And it is, hold on here, top clockwise, right clockwise, top inverted, right inverted, top inverted, front inverted, top clockwise, front clockwise. Now that brought that piece down here. And once again, we will do the second part of the algorithm. Top inverted, right clockwise, top inverted, right inverted, top inverted, front inverted, top clockwise, front clockwise. Now we have the cross. Now I will put that algorithm in the description bar. But the other parts you should already learn how to solve a 3x3. So it looks like we already have anti-soon. So let's do our... And now we have soon. And now we have a shape finally. Yay. Now, the best case scenario is to have 2 of these that match and 2 of these that don't match. Right now we only have 1 that matches, but they're probably not lined up correctly. Let me line up this one instead. Yes, that is better. Pink is lined up, gray is lined up, yellow and orange need to be swapped. That's the best case scenario. I think if you have 2 that are matched but they're opposite, you'll just have to do this algorithm twice. And I think you can hold it any way you want for that one. And you'll eventually get to the 2. And that's what you want. You want the 2 that match in the back and the 2 that don't match in the front. And you do your normal step 6 algorithm. Oops. Hold on. And that will line up that one, and that one, that one, and that one. There you go. Now we're on to our last step here. Let's see here. None of them are lined up correctly. So I guess we can do this algorithm anywhere, and we'll see where it goes from there. There is one more possibility of parity. And we'll see if we'll get it. Let's see here. Blue is lined up. We have one of the parities, and I'll show you how to solve that right now. See, this one is correct, this one is correct, but these 2 are not correct. Now I learned a simple trick off the one of the other tutorials, and you just bring, let's see, bring this one down and bring this one up, so white and red meet. And you can actually do it the opposite way if you wanted to. You can bring this one down and this one up. It does not matter. And then turn it around and bring this one back up and this one back up. and we have a solved puzzle. Now let's see if I can't create that parody again. I'm going to see if I can't create the parody to show you the other parody that we can get. I might be able to get it, and I might have to start over, I don't know. Let's see, these two are incorrect. Let's see here. I want to try something here. Yes, this is the other parody. This is where you have two that are right and they're right next to each other, and you got two that are wrong right next to each other. That cannot happen on a 3x3. You either have them all right, or you only have one right. You can't have two that are wrong. You got to have three that are wrong. So how do you solve that? In the other video that I learned, you have to make them three that are wrong. So you have to mess up that one. Now we have to do that same trick again by messing up this one. You want this one wrong, and this one wrong. So that trick that I just did, we'll turn it that way, back up, and now this one's wrong, and this one's wrong. And this one is still right. So now we're just one step away from solving it. And now we have a solved barrel cube. Now if you missed some of that, just watch the video again in slow motion. Just kidding. And I'll put the algorithms in the description bar, and I hope that helped. If not, sorry, and thanks for watching.